and welcome back to All Systems Go. I am Abby, the GM for Tales from the Loop, and these are my three lovely players as per usual.
We've yet to switch them out.
We're all on probation.
One of these.
We're all on probation until somebody better comes along.
Permanent probation. I was gonna say 6 months, and then I was like, "Oh, it's been way longer than
It's
that."
been way longer than that. Yeah.
Abby's
actually
our
just a-
ruler.
Yep.
She's
I'm
just
a
like, and
temp.
you're
I
out.
don't get any benefits.
Yeah, that's the truth. Just assistant faculty and stuff.
That's fine.
Adjunct. There we go. That was
Adjunct, that's the word.
Faculty. So last time we played Tales from the Loop was a very long time ago. I'm not sure how long, but very long. So
The world was a different place.
It was.
not that different.
You're not
but
wrong.
a little different for sure.
So last time, you guys dealt with the killer robot in the basement of the school. You got the electric spooker, and you spooked him to death.
It was a lot more violent than it sounds.
Spooky.
I think Borje rigged up a car battery to some like metal sticks and they
To a
spooked him
piece
that
of
way.
metal.
Yes.
Yep.
So
There's
very
some
dangerous.
rubber, like
Incredibly dangerous.
those like yellow dishwashing gloves, so you can hold it.
You need training to use the electric spooker.
Highly technical.
Sign a waiver first.
And then we did little everyday life scenes, which were quite dramatic, I think.
I think they made us all unhappy.
Yeah, for
I
Theo.
think we're all deeply disturbed.
Theo went to a parent-teacher conference with his parents where they told the professor, or the professor that they were meeting with, that they had pre-enrolled him at the Loop School for Smart Boys.
The boring school for boring people.
And Theo was not happy.
No.
And rage quit. I think that conversation just left. Emmy got sucked into a whole conspiracy theory.
Emmy found out that her life is a conspiracy theory and she's not pleased.
And Borje had Aunt Maggie move in with him and his mom and Olaf.
And she doesn't like cornbread.
I forgot.
So I have
Aunt
the worst
Maggie.
situation of all.
She knows how to throw back a beer, though, so...
Many.
A lot of them, yeah.
Yes.
Not
So,
that Borje cares.
I think that's all that happened. I don't think we started anything new.
We
Oh, you-
investigated a hospital.
Yeah, we did a hospital
Oh,
heist.
that's right. That's right.
It's very important.
Yeah, so you went and met, what was her name?
Olga.
Olga, the hospital records keeper. Convinced her to give Theo a tour around the Loop Hospital because he was allegedly interested in becoming
He's
a
a
surgeon.
smart boy going to smart boy school.
Yes, she's
Forced
the
into being
resident
interested.
Theo fan of the hospital.
Well, Emmy was
Just my
left
biggest
behind in
supporter.
the records, searching for information on her family, and Borge's mom. She found birth records for her whole family, plus one that was redacted in the same group. And then Borge's mom was listed as getting treatment for dementia under a confidential and double AB treatment. And that was actually where we left off. I think you all discussed this a little bit at the hideout, and that was it.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes,
It's a very
school has
little
started to back up,
events.
and everything is going horribly. So, I think our only active mystery is Miss Blonkin's sea monster.
Mm-hmm.
Lake
If-
monster.
Okay, if you're, let's talk about that. Are you interested in that at all, or would you like me to give you a new prompt?
Both.
Both.
Give us one
Okay,
and we'll
okay.
pick between the two.
Okay, great.
Because I like blanking. I don't like sea monsters. So I'm 50-50 on that one.
I don't like sea monsters.
I'm ready for the real life dinosaurs.
So it's not this one, but
Oh darn!
coming.
Really? Sea monsters and dinosaurs?
This
Tales
is our
from the
Loch
Loop.
Ness monster.
This is our
mystery.
Loch Ness monster, which I mean, some people think is a
let me
dinosaur.
pull
That's
up a
true.
bunch of these.
Is there a mystery about finding Ingmar's family?
No, do you want one?
Her abducted
Alien
family.
abducted family?
Oh god.
All right, I did. So one little everyday life scene that I wanted to have. School has started up, and you're a couple weeks in, so I think your first exam is coming up, and I'm curious as to how well you all do. So how would you three approach this this upcoming exam? Studying
What
for
grade
it,
are we
or-
in? What subjects do we learn? What is the test over?
What is school?
These are questions Borje is asking.
You have a
You're like
mathematics
3
exam.
years behind.
I'm only 1 year behind.
Mathematics.
How old are you?
He's 14.
14.
He was
I
old
think
for
we're
his
both
grade.
12.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're 1 grade behind. So what's 12? 12's like, what is 12? 6th grade or 7th?
Yeah,
Something like that.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Somewhere in there.
So we're learning
What, addition?
algebras, basic algebras.
We're learning the algebras.
I'll just Google it. What?
the basic algebras, some
We're
sciences.
They've started introducing letters to math and Borje just
Lost his mind.
like, we can't have these two subjects mixed.
I feel
Well-
like Emmy has like secretly planted like learning tapes to play at night. Or just
Are you part of the
Subliminal.
CIA? Oh my god!
Learning. Oh god.
Jeez.
Apparently, additional areas of focus for a 12-year-old learning is finding and positioning pairs of rational numbers on a coordinate plane. So that's what you're studying for this exam.
Basic graphing.
heady stuff.
All right. I think my initial reaction is that Theo doesn't care and is going to do bad.
Isn't he gonna get sent away to the fun school for fun people?
He's
They
doesn't
already
matter.
pre-enrolled
He's
him.
already
He's
pre-enrolled.
defeatist. He's banking on running away.
Wow.
Wow.
Great.
Unless his friends have an intervention of some kind.
Emmy may have also planted subliminal.
I mean, does Borje try and study?
He certainly tries to.
I think Emmy bullies you guys into like going to the library or like studying for a little bit. And she's just like wants some feeling of normalcy, and she is retaining that through just being like, we gotta pass the first quarter. Yeah.
Borje
So I
makes
feel
some
like
motivational cornbread. Study sesh.
I practiced my math, so I added a bunch of salt to the recipe.
Oh,
great. Wonderful. Fractions.
I didn't get there, so I had to do 1 cup of salt at a time. I couldn't split it.
Oi. Oi. Yeah. I feel like Emmy also is like, when they're hanging out, she'll just be like putting in math problems or like into the situation. So she's like, if you took away half of this, what would you have?
She's turning into a secret spy teacher, basically. She's combined her two favorite things.
You guys are my lifeline, and I can't lose you to another grade or school.
Yeah. For sure.
Maybe she's also thinking about convincing Theo's parents, but she like doesn't know how she's gonna do that yet. That's like her back burner plan.
Okay. Do you all want to make? What would this even be?
Comprehend.
I think just
Probably.
mind, maybe. Is it comprehend? Sure, comprehend works.
My comprehend and my mind are the same. Row.
Oh no!
Can I lead first?
Yeah, you can lead.
Can I lead her leading me?
Nope.
All right, Emmy is gonna try.
Rolls with 3 different leads.
Can she use her encyclopedia?
Sure. Yeah.
Lead us to
No!
mathematical victory. 0 successes.
You wanna
All right.
reroll?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. All right. Going strong, guys. Going strong. A good
Okay.
start.
I have a proposition. Can I use my tractor?
No.
Okay. Can we use the ham radios to cheat
Emmy,
on the
so
exam?
you're trying to get them to study, and neither of them want to study. And I think that might upset you a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll be upset. I just want to keep my friends in my grade, and I just don't want to study.
All right,
fine.
and then you can all roll your comprehends to see how good you do on this test.
Watch, Emmy's gonna fail and we're gonna pass.
She was so upset.
Theo didn't do so great.
Borge passed.
Good job, Borje. Oh,
Emmy rage passed.
can you give your success to Theo?
I don't know, Theo. Can I?
Theo doesn't want your you like hand him. You're actually doing 2 tests at the same time, and you like hand Theo his test when he's not looking. It looks like no, not with technically with comprehend.
Okay. That's
Yeah, you just get additional information when you
Oh, okay.
comprehend.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
What was the test was over like coordinate planes?
Yeah.
pretty much.
I think Borge has no idea what Emmy's talking about, and then she starts talking about it like a field, and she's like, if you're
Oh.
5 feet into the field west and 6 feet into the field north, and he just is phenomenal at it from that point on forward.
He's got like a natural, innate sense of direction, and so he just is like, "It makes so much sense now if I think of it like a
His
field."
spatial reasoning, top notch.
Top notch.
All other
You
reasoning.
got to drive a tractor at
Yeah,
whatever,
it's true.
14.
It's true.
6 is when I started. Thank you.
Yeah, 6.
You have to put strap blocks to your feet to like hit the pedals on top of whatever booster you were in. Oh gosh.
Sounds adorable.
That's how
and
Emmy
also
got her
very
encyclopedia.
dangerous.
It used to be the booster for Porsche.
And I grew it, and I was like, I don't need this book. I just threw it, and it landed in Emmy's lap, and that's how we became friends.
Yeah.
What a good nugget of information of lore.
Of backstory. And she's like, this is a rare edition, oh my god. Before they redacted all this stuff about, the loop.
Sean, do you feel that Theo is more upset or scared of going to the boarding school for boring people?
I mean, they're hand in hand.
Yeah.
I think his upsetness is a facet of being scared.
Okay, you can mark scared then.
Just go to the schools and run away and live in an abandoned house that we know exactly where it is.
I'll just live with the crazy bird man.
Maybe not that.
You could live on that island with,
Yeah, with the
The-
creepy bird robots.
yeah.
I forgot
But
that
they
in my
look like their
recap.
friend. Yeah, we forgot about the per robot recap.
Per island.
Per island. Filled with bird
It's not
poop
gonna
and
happen.
robots.
Yeah, that's true. And decaying bird robots.
Yeah. So I think, Theo, you get your exam back and you failed. And your parents know that you were taking an exam because they're talking very heavily with the teachers. And your teacher says, like, make sure you go and tell your mom and dad what you got on this exam because otherwise I have to tell them tomorrow. And I feel like, Theo, it would be better if you tell them versus me, like, kind of thing. And you go home that day, and do you like your mom or your dad more?
Probably his mom.
You like your mom more? Okay, your mom is gone, your dad is the only one there.
You're the
Well played.
I should have lied. Oh man, I will remember that from now on. Okay, let's see. I think I don't know if Theo would even talk to them about it. I'm thinking he probably just like leaves it on the table and is like goes up to his room
Yep. Okay.
like usual. Typical non-responsive.
Does your mom works at the Loop, right?
Yeah, they both do. I
Okay.
think we just
Can Emmy replace the test after Theo leaves it on the table?
You're gonna go into Theo's house.
you have to break it. Why not just tell me? I'll do it. I would help you.
Because she's mad at Theo. You didn't study.
Yeah, but the teacher's gonna be like, they probably like do that stupid thing where it's like you have to get your parents to sign it or whatever to show that you showed it to them.
So just have them sign the fake one, cut it out, and then put it onto the
I'll
real
just
one.
forge their
Just forge it, yeah.
signature.
If you want to
Classic.
do that, Sarah, you can roll sneak.
Great.
Good luck.
I'm really good at sneaking. Totally. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna use up all my luck. Just get more and more upset. Well, okay, I'm totally gonna just try because I think
go for it.
Emmy is no successes.
Okay, you don't have to mark any conditions.
Okay.
But so Theo, back to you as you're kind of putting this test on the table. You notice maybe your dad's not home yet. You've gotten home before he does because he works late nights sometimes. But he goes to work before your mom does every morning, and he'll always make her like a cup of coffee to take to work and like set out a baked good or something. Like very sweet. And that cup of coffee and baked good are still on the counter from the morning.
Weird. Okay.
And then you hear a banging sound behind you. You see Emmy like tripping through your house.
She tried to climb through the window. It didn't go well.
Oh man. She's like stuck half
you
in the
see
window.
Her above the sink, like the kitchen window above the sink.
Right. Theo's like, Emmy, what are you doing? Why are you breaking into my house? I'm right here. You could have knocked.
Like,
Get out of my window.
She's like, I didn't want to tell you because I wanted to replace your test because I'm mad at you because you didn't study, but I didn't want you to get in trouble. And she's like waving a test result like
Emmy, I never study. Why are you mad?
Because you're gonna all leave me.
No, remember, he like goes
And
to us. He's like, I'm running away after they send me to the school. I'll just come back.
She's like, okay. She's like,
He like starts pulling you through the window.
Thrashing Just like gotta lay off my Swedish fish, man.
I imagine, yeah, we pull you through and tumble to the ground, of course.
Yes.
The coffee and the pastry.
Yeah.
I was the Danish,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yep.
Though, dare we bring up the Danes in Sweden?
Danger zone there.
They don't look touched at all, like
Mm-mm.
completely pristine.
Yep.
Emmy definitely starts eating the Danish.
I think they. Oh my gosh, Emmy, that's for my mom.
I'm sorry, it's really struggling now. It's really good. It's a little stale, but
I think they both have separate cars if they go to the loop at different
Yeah,
times.
sure,
So,
yeah.
like, was her car in there at home?
No, her car's gone.
Okay, Theo like yells out and is like, "Mom, Mom, are you home?"
You don't get a
And is
response.
kind of like wandering, goes to their room or whatever,
Mhm.
and kind of like peeks in.
Mhm. You can
Okay.
see she has like oh, what's the name? Like a strappy bag that she puts her like work notes in and stuff. And
Like a tote.
it's still where she keeps it at night. Yeah, like a tote bag.
briefcase.
Oh my gosh. Emmy, get up here. I need your help figuring out what happened.
She takes a
She's
sip
got
of the
this
cold
coffee.
You're like coming up the stairs with the coffee in your mouth. And Theo just turns around and is like, "Are you hungry? Do you want me to make you dinner? Do we need to go to the diner?"
Oh, what mind about? I could use a milkshake. She's like, okay, whew. What's the matter? What am I doing?
I don't know where my mom is. This is so weird. Normally, she eats the breakfast that you just ate and then goes to work and takes her work bag.
I could see why it's a good breakfast.
But her work bag is still here. And you just ate her breakfast.
And da-na-na, laser eyes engaged.
But her
Emmy's
car's not here.
Did you hear her car leave in the morning?
I don't pay attention.
Mm.
Unless I specifically
Fair.
need to like get away without them noticing me.
Okay. Emmy's like, go talk to your dad while
He's not
I
home.
poke. Oh, I thought he was home. No one's
No.
home. Gosh.
No one's home.
No one's home. Perfect. I will investigate the room.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
Oh, can I roll lead to help her investigate
Sure.
since I told her to come
Yeah.
up here? Okay, let's lead.
All
One
right, you get
lead, two extra dice.
Yay! Okay, am I investigating? Yes. Do. She's refreshed. She and Theo are working together. Oh, one
Nice.
success.
You get questions, right?
Yeah, I think I do. Hold on, let me scroll to him. Investigate. I get 2 questions. What has happened here? I guess, like, in regards to the bag being left
Mhm.
behind.
So it looks like maybe you go into the master bathroom as well and you're like kind of investigating what happened. And you can see like makeup kind of haphazardly scattered along the vanity. That looks like somebody was she was in the middle of doing her makeup or something and then she just up and left.
Yeah, like she didn't put it away.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I feel like, I mean, has this happened before? I guess, like, it almost feels to me like maybe she got called into the loop for an emergency or something. Like,
But would she forget her bag?
I think
Like
Or
her
her
loop,
coffee.
or
you
her
you tell
coffee.
me, but I feel like your mom and your dad are both exemplary workers who are very boring to Theo, and they're like very good
They
at
don't
shoes.
have emergencies.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't have emergencies. I mean, I think maybe it would have happened once or twice, just because they are experimental researchers. So I
Mhm.
feel like you never know when an experiment's gonna go awry.
Mhm.
It's half the point, anyways. But yeah, no, I think it is unusual, though. I guess I don't know. I don't think Theo would do much else with the information at the
Yeah.
moment.
She's
since
also,
I
I
have
mean,
one
she's
more
left her
question.
bag for the whole day, and she takes her bag with her every day. So
Yeah,
if she
normally.
really, if it has important information in it that she needs, she would have come back for it.
Yeah. I have one more question, so I can rifle through and find what's hidden here, or I can say, what threats can I perceive? What do you feel like Theo is more interested in?
I feel like threats doesn't really make sense. So maybe
Okay.
what's hidden here.
So I feel like Emmy rummages through the bag, but also like in her, just like her stuff, in the master bedroom, kind of like. Yeah, no, she's always looking for those secret compartments, like things taped under, vanities, kind of like top secret. That's like in
She's
her
looking
mind.
for the lever that opens up to the secret laboratory under our house.
Yes, exactly. Emmy is like, Theo's parents are super top secret researchers for the loop. They totally have some like dirt hidden here. Or, I mean, interpersonal dirt. I don't know.
Okay.
So she's just like going around like knocking on things.
I don't think they have anything hidden in their house.
Okay.
Like there's not like a secret research space or anything.
No. Theo would have found it by now.
Yeah.
There's no like nothing in her purse.
You're
Nothing
rifling
exciting.
through her purse?
Yeah.
Theo was
Oh.
thinking about it too, so.
Oh, you.
But see, I
goody
think
two-shoes.
Theo
Of
would have
course I'm
already done
rifling.
that. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
would have looked through her bags
But
before.
Would have Theo
I think- okay, so-
realized what he was looking at?
I think
That's
Emmy
True.
finds some notes about Lena.
okay.
Ugh, Lena,
Remind me who Lena is.
Lena's
That's the
loop
one.
person.
who swore revenge,
She's the one that swore revenge.
who
Okay,
went
got it.
crazy.
I think that's her
Got
name
it.
anyway.
Something like that. It was definitely an L.
I'm pretty sure. Where are the rest of my notes on this?
They disappeared with the birds.
Yeah, it is Lena.
Well, Theo. That's
And
one less
so
thing
she
you
has
have to
some
worry
notes about Lena, and then she has a note that says Von Tolman? Question mark.
You want to spell that for me?
VANTHOLMEN, which you all know, maybe. You open up your encyclopedia and you find a map of Sweden, and it's a semi, not famous, but it's a well-known like highway pass outside of the city you're in.
Okay.
Von Tolman?
Von
Is that
Tolman.
what it?
Yeah.
Emmy, I think Emmy is just like, Theo, I don't know what's going on, but it seems like your mom left, and she left in a hurry.
Yeah. Well, it's odd, but I mean,
Do you know what they do at the loop at all? What do they do?
they research things. I don't know. It's boring. I ask questions and then I fall asleep.
Emmy's like, we might need to find out. And when does your dad get home?
It just depends on
Usually.
his schedule. I mean, sometime like Closer to dinner, maybe.
She's like, great, make me some spaghetti while we work on faking your test.
We just need to forge a signature real fast, and then I'll
Yeah.
go lie to the teacher. I don't care.
Okay. Good. They swap tests.
Yeah. Okay. What would forging a signature be?
Definitely sneak.
Sneak, I feel like.
I think sneak too.
Or I could use my electric spooker.
Electric spook that test.
Okay. Sneaky, sneaky, sneak, sneak, sneak. One success.
Nice. Yeah, you successfully forged the signature on Emmy's test. And give her your failed test.
Swap achieve.
Don't you need your parents to have signed the failed test?
I can
Oh.
put my signature on the failed test and then show my parents the fake Emmy test.
Exactly.
But couldn't your parents just sign the fake Emmy test?
Yeah, but you bring the signed one back to the teacher.
They
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah.
need to.
Okay.
Yeah. If they
I
signed
was homeschooled.
the failed
Your mom hands you a paper. Go get this signed and bring it back to me.
Get it signed by your dad. Oh my gosh. No, that's okay. Well, that explains the confusion.
that explains the confusion. Sean and I are just crafty.
Yeah, you do
Cool.
whatever you need to do.
I dispose of the evidence and I make sure every party involved thinks I did what I needed to do.
Yep. There you go. And that's that. Your dad does get home kind of late today, like maybe like 8 p.m. or something. And he seems really exhausted. And he sees that you've made spaghetti and he like gets some of the leftovers and eats it and then just kind of heads to bed. Unless you want to talk to him at all.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll ask him where mom is
Okay.
because she
Um,
normally gets back first. But,
Yeah, he
like,
says
Emmy is definitely in a tree outside watching.
I've got the ham radio turned on.
he
It's
says
crackling in the background.
I don't know where your mom is. She didn't show up to work today. And we really needed her on the project that we're working on. So I don't know. I mean, Theo, has
Seems
she
very unconcerned about this?
she hasn't like I don't know, been home at weird hours of the day or not been home before me sometimes and like off with other people or anything like that, right?
She cheating on you? What are you asking me? I don't know. I'm at school or I'm hanging out with my friends. I don't keep track.
Okay, well,
I mean,
we'll see.
I'm
We'll see if
now
she
I'm
comes back.
worried.
I am a little worried, but
I've seen enough true crime shows to know your dad just murdered your mom.
Why do you think I'm in the bushes watching?
hopefully
yeah.
she'll show back up. Maybe she had some other emergency she got pulled into. She does do some more bureaucracy at the loop than I do, so maybe there's something there.
All comes back to the loop, doesn't it?
How'd that big
All right.
test go today, buddy?
Great, Daddy-o. Here's that test.
You
Hot
Theo,
off the
you've already
press.
signed it.
No, he doesn't have to sign a pass test, guys. Get it together.
Theo almost hands him the wrong test, and then like his dad is
And
really
then
tired
you
and
hear,
rubs his
like,
eyes,
you
and
hear
then
the
Theo's
ham
like,
radio
and switches it out and throws the other one over his shoulder real fast.
He takes a look at it. He's like, looks like you might be turning your life around. Maybe you'll get to stay at that school after all.
Yeah,
Fist pump.
appreciate the confidence, Dad. Let's
He like
you have a good night.
just pats you on the shoulder and is like, that's what I'm here for. And he goes to bed. Meanwhile, Borge, you get home.
just before I get
Yeah.
home, how digital is our school?
Not.
It's the
Like,
80s.
do they enter grades into computers?
No. No.
They all in filing
Okay.
cabinets, baby.
Computers
Okay.
do exist, but I don't
Mhm.
think that they would use them to keep track of like things that could be paper.
Okay, so I can't hack the mainframe and change
No.
Theo's grade. Okay. Then I
Don't
get
worry,
home,
that
yeah.
means I can just sneak in and change it manually.
Yeah, you get home and
Don't you remember teachers used to have grade books where this is gonna make me sound old. They used to keep everything like handwritten in like almost like a counting book, but it was for grades. Nope. That's the
I
way
know
it
what
was
that is.
done. Side note,
Okay.
anyway.
Borge, you get home. The kitchen
Mhm.
is a right disaster, and Aunt Maggie is passed out on your couch.
Wait, why is the kitchen a disaster?
It's just a disaster. I mean, like, there's like beer bottles everywhere.
Oh, God.
And the floor is sticky.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's not a good time.
Where's my mom?
In her bed, I think.
I'll walk on in,
Where's the
almost
baby?
slip and fall, grab myself on a beer bottle to hold myself up, walk in. Aunt Maggie's passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
Step over that.
Uh-huh.
Walk into Ma's bedroom.
Yeah.
Is she awake?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Did we ever give her bracelet back?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, hopefully she forgot. Well, hey Ma, how are you doing?
Like, oh, Borge, I doing okay. Yeah. I wanted to watch TV today.
Oh yeah, Ma, how long is Aunt Maggie gonna be staying with us? I don't know if she's a good fit for us. She seems to make a big mess over in the kitchen. Where's she getting all that money for that beer?
I don't know. I mean, she's my sister, Borge. I can't really say no.
Oh, damn, Ma, she sure is a hoot and a holler to have around. I just worry she's not gonna be great for us in the long run. Like you say, you want to go watch TV, and she's out there on the couch. We could get her a bed. I could put her out in the barn. We got that hay out there.
I don't think she'll like that very much. You could try though.
Well, I could move the TV in here.
I
and
miss
you could watch it in your
my
bed.
afternoon programs.
Can I move the TV into Ma's room?
Sure, you can roll force.
She needs to watch Days of Our Lives.
Force or move?
Force.
Okay, good. That was a trick question. That's my higher one. 0.
You want to reroll?
Can I use my pride to help people and help
To
Ma
help people?
get her TV, her afternoon
Gosh, I'm
shows?
just a kind soul and I help other people. Sure. Yes, you can use your pride.
Does that mean I just auto succeed?
Yes.
What a great use of that, I have to say. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll just move that into Ma's room.
Yeah.
And then I will also like nail it into the ground so it can't be moved back.
Subtle nailing.
Roll.
Just
Borge
like-
just drives a nail through the center of the screen.
I imagine it's on like a TV stand.
Gosh.
Roll tinker.
Back in these days, they're like CRT.
Tinker.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're good at tinker, right?
I'm okay. I am tinker. I build a whole new TV stand that is in the ground. It is
Is
good to go.
primo.
It's
Yeah.
built into
Yep.
the wall.
That TV is not getting moved.
I actually find a whole new TV. I build it out in the barn.
You actually just remove the outlet that it was originally plugged into, so there's nowhere
do
else
some
to plug
electrical
it
work,
in.
yeah. Perfect. Okay. Problem solved.
And
Call
you
it a day.
turn on the TV and your ma is very happy.
That's good. So Ma, you you gonna go shopping anymore? I know you told me about you went shopping the other day and you had a great time, but you gonna go back anytime soon?
Oh, I have a shopping appointment
You
with
got a shopping appointment. Now I ain't never heard of
my
no shopping
friend.
appointment.
An appointment
Oh.
with my friend.
Who's your friend?
This is a really nice man. He's
You're not
helping
allowed
me.
to have those.
What's their name?
I don't remember, but they're really nice.
Oh, I'm sure they're real nice, Ma. Okay. When is your shopping appointment?
Next week, I think. I'm really excited. I'm gonna get some new shoes.
Ooh, I know you like shoes. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go clean the house.
Do you
Aunt
want
Maggie made a
help?
mess. No, you
Okay,
stay here.
Can you take
You
care?
gotta build up your rest for that shopping appointment next
Take
week.
care of your brother.
Ah, yes, that infamous and elusive baby brother. We'll go out and
He's
take
just, like,
the
playing in
empty
a puddle
beer
of
bottle
beer.
out of his mouth. Perfect. And I'll make some cornbread.
Nice. In that kitchen, make some cornbread.
The proper dinner, not like spaghetti.
Just cornbread.
Borge just
It's actually
senses
Swedish
spaghetti.
meatballs.
As you're
On pasta.
pulling your cornbread out of the oven, Aunt Maggie starts to rouse. Like, oh, Borge, did you make some dinner?
Hit her, put her back to sleep.
Made you some cornbread, eh, Maggie?
Oh, I guess that'll do.
I wouldn't say that'll do like that. What do you mean?
I mean, I would not
you want
turn down a
something
good
else?
meal.
If you want something else, hey, Maggie, I could go make you some. I'll open all the cupboards and it's just cornbread. I could make you some corn pancakes. We got some. Oh, I heard over in Britain they make weird crumpet. I could make some
Corn
crumpet
crumpet.
if you want.
I can make corn muffins.
Corn muffins. Cornbread in any shape you want.
Corn bagel?
Corn bagel.
Corn baguette.
Corn cake.
Corn croissant.
Any corn-based bread you want.
Corn-based carbohydrate
Yeah.
food.
Borge is gonna be the baker.
It's just cornbread, but in different shapes.
She's like, no. Cornbread sounds great, Borge. Thank you so much.
Perfect. I want to have made her a special little loaf of cornbread that's like has some beer in it, so
Ooh,
it tastes
beer
like
bread.
she likes. Yeah,
Okay, sure.
I collected up all the like quarter empty cans and just used those, so there was no waste. Yeah.
You replace the usual like water or milk in the recipe with beer.
I replaced the whole recipe with beer. I hand her a handful.
Yeah, like a casserole
warm
dish.
beer. Baked beer.
She starts eating this cornbread and she's like, wow, I never had cornbread like this. This is pretty good.
I know I could convince you cornbread's just the best food you ever did have, man, Maggie.
Oh, maybe I'll end up liking it the most, Borge. We'll see. Do you have a while to get used to it?
Now, when you say
Do you?
a while like that, Aunt Maggie, what exactly do you mean? I'm just saying I saw you sleeping over down that couch. It didn't look too good. Maybe your back might start hurting. Maybe you should we could get you a bed somewhere.
I was thinking, Borge, if you wanted to give up your bed for a little bit, my back sure does ache. And
I can't. I can't do that, Aunt Maggie. You want to fit in my bed? It's for young uns.
It's made out of corn.
I sleep on cornbread. You wouldn't like it.
Like,
Sure.
okay, yeah, I understand.
No, she can have my bed.
Okay, where are you gonna sleep?
Okay. On the ground in the trailer.
Okay.
Where does Olaf sleep?
He has one of those little like bouncers and he just never leaves that bouncer. We just move him from room to room in the bouncer.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Sleep on the ground in the trailer. You get some, like, there's some throw pillows on the couch. Grab some of those and take them out with you, some blankets.
Yeah. I imagine we took our test on like a Friday too, so it's the weekend,
Mhm.
and then so they just find me asleep on the ground in the
When they show
trailer.
up in the
Yep,
morning,
when they
yeah,
show
I
up, yep.
agree.
You wake up to Emmy's face.
Whoa, you don't sneak up on me like that.
She like lifts up one of your eyes. Boys, what are you doing here?
Oh, Emmy, it's so
It's
bright out.
cold.
I close my eye, Emmy.
She's like, okay, fine.
Is Theo's mom back in the morning?
No.
Okay.
She's been murdered.
She's not dead. I can promise you that.
Borje, we need your tractor.
She's not dead yet.
We're going to a highway.
Oh, I don't know my highways. I don't know my tractor's highway legal.
It's a
That never
100%.
What does that
mean?
It's too slow to go to a highway. We don't have to drive on the highway, Boris. We just
We
need
just
to
have
go.
to drive. We'll take the back roads to
the highway. You know how highways sometimes have roads adjacent to them? That's it.
No.
That's
I've only ever been on roads that connect to no other road.
okay. Anyways, not what I was thinking of. But
Well, Boris, you're in for a treat today.
this road connects to lots of roads.
Whoa.
Specifically, that's what it's meant to do.
Whoa.
All right. Yeah. Or Theo wants to at least try and get everyone to go to Von Tolman.
Von Tolman?
Von Tolman. Von Tolman.
Von Tolman. Go to this well-known highway.
Why are we going to the highway?
My mom's missing, Borje, and I don't trust anyone to find her.
Well, good. Hey, your dad back?
He's useless.
You want
now
Aunt
Theo-
Maggie?
Oh, now the I got a spare.
No, I don't want your aunt.
Oh, I promise she won't send you to that school. She don't even know what school is.
This
Not right.
does make Theo think for a little bit before he decides ultimately that it's a bad idea. Especially if Borje is trying to get rid of someone.
Emmy's like, yeah, it was really weird. She has a cup of coffee. She took your mom's coffee again, I think, this morning.
And pastry, yeah. You... Emmy!
She's like, oh, yes. Don't mind if I do.
No, I think
Enters
he's
through
mad.
the window again.
I think Theo's mad and then sees that it's a good idea and like sets himself an exact same pastry and coffee, and then they like both arrive and it's like a bad buddy cop scene, like they're both eating a pastry and drinking coffee when they see Borje on the ground.
Dipping,
Ooh.
like...
Right,
in
like
the-
dunking.
How long has he been out for?
Borge will go over to the freezer, open, pull out a cold one, trade Theo for that coffee.
No. Borje is not allowed to have coffee.
I got this beer. I stole it from Aunt Maggie.
But it's not as good defrosted.
Your
No,
freezer is operational.
No, I mean the freezing to then unfrozen process leaves the beer lacking.
Oh, Theo, this has been frozen. You see the cans like expanded and bulging in some spots. A good new.
Boris is like, I don't get it. Why? cooks just fine.
Still makes
Here,
great cornbread.
Emmy like takes a cup and like pours some of her coffee into it and like gives some to Borje to have.
Perfect. He chugs it.
Great.
Disgusting. Okay. Tractor. Borge, focus. Tractor. Highway. Go.
As you're looking at Borge, you see his pupils like dilate. Let's go.
Coffee has a strange effect on his physiology. It like immediately enters his bloodstream, but then immediately leaves.
You see me like shooting up coffee in the back. Like, okay, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
It's like doesn't have to be espresso to act like espresso for
And he's
Borge.
like, I'm ready for a wild ride.
I floor it. We go 4 miles an hour. Gripping the steering wheel.
Tractors go pretty fast, actually. Like 20 miles an hour, maybe.
Hot
Well,
day.
Oh,
What's
that's
that?
highway legal, 100%.
They're gonna pull us over. They're gonna be like, "Listen, we use kilometers per hour here. We don't know how fast you're going. What is
That's
a mile
like
per hour?"
at least 30 kilometers, right? Who knows?
Isn't it about double? I don't know. I think it's about double.
Just lost our entire European audience.
Forgive us.
Forgive
Okay.
us.
Let's
How hard is it to
move.
get to this highway pass?
You will have to move. All three of you.
Of course.
Oh shoot!
I
probably
can
should
move
have done a scene to get rid of
first.
this condition.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
I
you can-
probably should have too, but yeah.
If you want to backtrack, we can do that. But we'll also have a chance after this next scene.
It'll be more fun if you're more hindered.
True. Okay. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Maybe that's why Theo's so like on this too. It's like he's scared, so he's like scared and just an anxious mess.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay.
Theo, I forgot to tell you.
You put in
Aunt Maggie
your
needed
tractor?
Aunt Maggie needed some pieces of the tractor, so I had to take it apart.
You took the tractor apart to set up the TV.
Sitting on a tractor wheel just in my mom's bedroom.
So we gotta fix the tractor first.
No, I will re-roll that. I think I'm exhausted because I slept on the floor outside.
Want to be.
I could just re-roll for free.
Well, if your reroll succeeds, then you don't have to. But
I mean,
then
Yeah. If you check your luck, then you just get
if you
to.
check your luck, you just get to reroll. You can take a condition and reroll. If you, we've never used that rule, so I forgot that was not.
Wait, so can I normally just re-roll for free?
No, you can take.
Yeah, you
have
haven't
to
used your
spend a
luck
luck.
yet, so you get at least
You
one
have to use your
reroll
luck,
using
or
your
you can
luck.
push yourself, which means you mark a condition and
Oh.
you get to reroll.
Yeah, I'll save my
Which
luck.
is
I'll
what you
become
want.
exhausted. I don't want to be unconditioned when everyone else is.
yeah,
Perfect.
it's potty.
0 still. I'm too tired. This coffee's
What?
not working. There's 17 dice, 0. There's 14 dice. I passed math. I have a test to prove it.
I did pass.
Is it signed by your parents?
The
Uh,
You remember when
Borge-
I rolled 1 dice, I got a success, and then rolled 14? And
I do now. Okay, I'll roll, move, and see what happens.
do I get a second condition because I
No,
pushed
we'll
myself and
see
then
what
failed?
happens.
Okay, well, I could get there.
Let's see what I can do.
Okay.
All right. Maybe
So
we have
maybe
to.
Theo drives. Maybe Theo drives because Borge is too tired.
Borge is hyped up on
Jittery.
coffee.
Yeah.
He's like in a fugue
Yeah.
state.
Yeah. He's actually falling asleep but still like shaking, so it's like going all over.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works.
Do I have a penalty though?
No, it's
I've-
to be
okay.
determined.
We'll save it for later.
Can I have it now instead?
Aunt Maggie takes your tractor.
So, Are you taking this tractor on the highway?
I think we can. We're in a rural area. It's fine. That's like a normal thing.
Yeah.
We'll
sure.
outrun the police.
Blinky blink.
Can't get sent to the boarding school if we're in juvie.
Right, so you head down the highway.
We load on some hay bales just to make it look like we're actually doing something.
On the way
That's
to
smart.
Von Holman. I think maybe your consequence is that you're gonna run out of gas, like on the way back. But you don't
Biofuel.
you don't necessarily know that. You're Borje would, but he's asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll
But
be like, Theo, I gotta tell you something, but you just fall asleep, and you're like, must have not been important.
you make your way towards Von Holman. You follow the highway signs, and it takes you, I don't know, a couple hours to get there. Maybe it's kind of far away. And you pull up next to a nicely fenced meadow that's between the forest and the beach on the southern side of Von Holman. And it's next to a nice little farm with some goats out in the field. And you can see an adult pull up in their car ahead of you, park their car next to a bunch of other cars that are there, and get out of their car and start walking into this forest.
Great.
Is there like a covert place where we could park our tractor loaded
We
with
know. We
hay
just
bales?
pull up our tractor right behind everyone else. Theo actually
Hop
doesn't
off.
know how to park this thing, so
So we like shake Borge awake and we're like, Borge, how do you park? And we're like getting dangerously closer to cars.
you just stop driving.
Theo?
Theo guns it by accident. wrong one. Okay, I got this.
It's a shift. It's a stick shift tractor.
And he starts decelerating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I think we. Is there a place like on the farm that we could park? That's
Yeah,
less
you can
conspicuous.
Find somebody.
We could just make it look more like our farm equipment is part of the farm that we're
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
park in a field or something.
Okay.
Instead of pulling up off the highway, you turn off the highway, get into this farm area, and like park next to it.
Perfect.
Okay. And then follow those adults
All right.
into the forest.
Y'all have to roll sneak.
Sneak? I will
Oh, we
sneak.
have to sneak, do we?
Okay. I can give someone a success.
Yay!
Well, I can give one of you a success.
I can re-roll. I can try it.
I could re-roll. I do roll more dice than you, but only by
Only
one.
by one. Sarah has more luck.
But I have more luck. So I'll try. Nope.
That is the right amount. Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'll spend my luck.
Okay.
and
feel
also
like-
re-roll.
I feel like re-roll is just strange.
Oh, okay.
It worked.
Boy,
Okay, yeah.
darling.
All right, so you follow this adult. This adult you can tell is a teacher in like the class above you, maybe. Like you have.
He was my first teacher.
Yeah. Yeah. So Borge recognizes this man, and you've all seen him around the school, but he's just walking into this forest, and you kind of sneak up behind him, following him through. And after he maybe goes into the forest, like eighth of a mile. Not super far, but far enough that you couldn't see what he's going to from the road, obviously. And when you get there, you all like up against some trees looking, and you see a shiny metal cylinder on the ground that's 1 meter high, 2 meters wide, so it's quite thick. And there's black lettering that's quite large on this side that form the word Aron, like this. Capital A, lowercase r, capital A, capital N. And around this cylinder, there are 20 adults just sitting and standing and talking and kind of like looking out into the distance and like chatting with each other and looking at the trees, just seemingly pretty at peace with the world and like hanging out next to this metal cylinder.
What was this cylinder? What did you say it was?
It's a shiny metal cylinder that's 1 meter high, 2 meters wide, and it's...
Is it upright or down?
It's upright, but it's wider than it is tall.
Can I consult my encyclopedia?
Yeah, it doesn't have anything on this.
They're sending your mom to outer space.
Oh my gosh.
Emmy,
yeah, I mean, can we just wait and see?
You can roll...
Does it comprehend?
Wait, does the group look like they are organized, or is it just like people that are like...
There's just like, you see this teacher walk up, and everybody kind of like waves at him, and then somebody starts a conversation with him. But it's not like they're doing anything in particular.
But it's not,
and it's not like they're mind controlled.
They're not like 20 strangers that just happen to meet here coincidentally.
I mean, it is. You can roll empathize.
Emmy, do you want to empathize?
Emmy has 0 empathize.
Is anybody good at empathy?
Nope. You.
Okay,
I have 3 in empathize, like as a total, including mind.
Oh, I did include my mind.
Okay. Yeah, you can't tell if these. I mean, maybe all these people know each other. It wouldn't be that weird for Theo's mom to know this teacher. Well, it kind of would be, I guess, because Theo's never been in his class. But
since they're not loop affiliated.
Yeah,
and it's not my class.
Emmy, I still want you to roll empathize, out of curiosity.
Okay.
Will you have any dice if you do that?
I have my mind dice, so 4.
Okay. You can add 1.
Okay. Nope.
You don't notice anything weird.
Great.
That
means there's
normal.
definitely.
I mean, the whole situation is weird.
They're probably saying that about the children that just pulled up on a tractor.
No, we're sneaking. We're invisible. We're the same height as the brush. We're like...
We have the bales of hay and we're using them.
It's like in a cartoon. Can Emmy look up in her encyclopedia the word Aaron?
Sure. Roll.
I think it would be comprehend.
Yeah,
it's like
comprehend,
library.
And it's gonna be difficulty 2.
What does that mean?
You have to get 2
You have
successes.
to get 2 successes.
Okay.
Is this a rule we've ever used?
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, difficulty 2.
Oh no!
Mother lover!
Okay, with that, you don't find anything about this word in your dictionary. You assume, based on how it is capitalized, that it might be an acronym. But you're not sure what it stands for. You can make a follow-up investigate roll.
Sure, why not? Does that still include my encyclopedia bonus or no?
No.
Whoa. Whoa.
That's where all the 6s went.
They're all right there. Okay, so with that investigate, you You're like flipping through your encyclopedia and
I'm
you
like,
can't find
Aaron,
anything on this.
Aaron,
Yep.
I know I've seen this before, but I can't find anything.
You kind of put your encyclopedia away, you can't find anything, and you start kind of investigating the area around this cylinder. And you can see that there are heavy cables coming out of the cylinder that go into the ground. And then there's also thin cables that lead from the cylinder north into the woods further.
And during all this, we don't see Theo's mom at all.
You do. She's there.
Okay.
Oh, she is there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm like, she's alive.
She's been replaced by a purr bot.
She can't be a purr bot because she doesn't look like purr.
She's
Borje.
a mom bot.
Okay, I don't think Theo would like go over and try and talk to her. Because he'd probably just get in trouble.
I feel like Emmy points to the cables and like mimes walking over. Like she's like,
Yeah, can we like try and circle around and follow the cables?
Yeah.
is that more sneaking?
Probably.
It depends on if you want to approach whatever these cables lead to sneakily or not.
I mean, that's probably a good idea.
Okay, go ahead and roll sneak then.
Can I?
Or we can fall back.
Or you can, call it quits, have some downtime, and
Can I just? I know Emmy didn't recognize us, but can I like look at use calculate to see not if I recognize this object, but to see like what these cables
Sure. Yeah.
might be able to do? Okay.
That might be tinker. Oh no, tinkering's building stuff specifically.
Yeah. This is understanding how robots, machines, magnetrine, cyborgs, or an alarm clock works. Is it just normal?
Yeah.
1.
Do you get questions with calculate?
Yeah. I guess so. How I get 2. So how does it work? And by it, I mean like the cables. What are they?
So how would you find this out? You're trying to
pat down on it.
Look at these cables and you see they go into the ground. And maybe there's you can see kind of a puddle that's gathered next to this cylinder. Maybe it's into the ground a little bit, so there's an area where water would pool. And you can see a cylinder go into this pool of water, just rainwater or whatever. But around this cylinder, the rainwater's doing that thing in Jurassic Park where you can tell that the T-Rex is coming because the water's has vibrations going through it.
It's drilling into the earth.
That's never terrifying.
It's summoning T-Rexes. What is this?
Gets better and better.
Okay, so I could ask who built it,
Mm-hmm.
what problems could it cause,
Mhm.
or is it illegal?
Okay.
And I'll let you pick one of those that you think.
Okay, yes, you can.
Isn't
choose-
it what is its purpose?
Well, that was sort of with how does it work, I guess.
Who built it is going to be your second question.
Okay.
Because as you're kind of investigating these cables and you see these micro vibrations in the water, you see come around this cylinder a woman who you recognize from photos in Gunnar Granite's house as Lena Thalen. She's just hanging
My
out
mom
chatting with
doesn't
these
like
people.
Lena.
Yeah, she's chatting with her. She's there talking to her.
Lena!
Gunner Granite
Your mom
again?
is on a conspiracy!
That was the guy who was the bird neurologist.
I thought that was Spooky Matt Tingblood.
No.
No, Matt
Gunner
That was the ornithologist.
On the abandoned house, dude.
Yeah. Gunnar Granite was
Who
the
was in
bird
love
neurologist.
with
Yes.
her.
Mhm.
With Lena.
Wait, is he
We
the one
know
that
a
was
lot
on the
about Lena's
island?
love life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's go blackmail him.
We'll let you do that, Borge.
Oh, wait, he's not here. What's
No.
his
He's
name
not
is
here.
Oh.
No.
It's like, how many times do you have to teach you this lesson, old man? Stop causing trouble.
You promised you weren't going to cause any more trouble!
No,
It's
no,
like,
just
technically it was
Lena's
bird-related
here.
trouble.
Lena's here.
Frickin' Lena.
So Lena, I don't know if I've ever described her, but she's a middle-aged woman with curly blonde hair, white clothes, and a proud gaze. She's very pretentious looking.
And a proud gaze. She
Wait.
is pretentious.
Is
She
it a
did
white
break Gunner's heart,
uniform,
so-
or is she just wearing all white, but it's like a nice house dress or something like that?
Yeah, it's just all, like that. It's not a uniform.
She's science Jesus.
Okay, well,
Science Jesus. I don't even know what that means, but I love it.
I like that too.
She comes around, the
got
cylinder,
a
arms
robe.
outstretched. Her cult members start chanting her name.
Okay, so we all recognize Lena.
Yeah.
Hey, Theo, why is your mom talking to Lena?
I don't know.
Oh,
She
Theo,
always
Theo,
said
Theo,
she
Theo, Theo, Theo.
hates Lena.
I found your mom. She's right there.
Thank you, Borge.
I don't
I
think
already
she's
saw
murdered
her.
anymore.
You need to stop watching those true crime shows with your mom.
It's the only activity we can do since she got sick.
I'm sorry, Borge.
We all like
I take
Pat
it back.
Borge. Oh. Well, what's the second question?
That was the
Did we-
second
that was
question.
the
We
second
got
question.
water
Yeah,
vibrations in this.
Water vibrations in this.
Is there like a door? There's no like opening on this cylinder. Is there?
I don't think
Like
so.
it's
but
not like
let me
something
look.
you can enter,
Is
is
it
it?
sitting on the ground, or is it like floating above the ground trying to get away?
No, it's sitting on the ground.
We might need a quick 10-minute break.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
time. I can read this. That's a great idea. We'll take
Okay.
a 10-minute break. and
We're
we'll
gonna
be
need a
back.
quick 10-minute break, and we'll be BRB.
Bye. All right, we're back. We were looking for a picture of this cylinder. I think I found it.
We're back and we're confused.
Yeah.
We are still confused.
Is Roll20 even going to work? No. Oh, it does. Okay.
It's always a good question.
So,
I clicked on Roll20 and it was a picture of this giant robot, and I thought that's what you were showing us, and I
No.
was like, that's not a cylinder, Abby.
I just need you
That's
not to read that. Okay, save change.
actually a cylinder on the ground.
I think this is it.
Ooh.
Is that not a sphere?
What? I don't know if that's actually it.
I don't know if that's it either. This might be the thing that you're going towards next.
But it's titled Grown Up
Spoilers.
Attraction.
I was told there was no hatch on this. Did you
Okay,
call it
then
grown-up
this is the
attraction,
next
or is it a
thing.
grown-up attractor?
No.
Okay, we'll just forget about that then.
Yeah, it's a grown-up attraction.
I mean, we already knew the grown-ups were being drawn to whatever was going on.
The next thing you're going to is a sphere. So if you think that looks more like a sphere, we'll call that the next thing.
Okay, yeah, I think that's the next, but it's all good.
Like the next, what the cables are attaching to?
Yeah.
I say, oh my god, Emmy, I see one of those round shapes you were talking about, all fancy. The fancy
Spheres.
balls? Yeah.
Spheres, yes.
I see one
Where?
over in the distance. Let's go.
No, you cannot see the sphere.
I have a
from
feeling
where
my
you are.
sphere sense is tingling.
Your spheres.
It's actually just a downhill, so let's follow it. That's where we'd roll.
Yeah, so you all need to roll sneak to get to the sphere.
See, that's maybe the problem.
Or you can
You
retreat
serendipity.
and search for the sphere tomorrow.
What if we, worst case scenario, we get caught and your mom's like, "That's my son," and you're like, "Mom, I've missed you for the days you've been gone. I just
Past
wanted to
3
find you."
days.
Yeah, and then we talk our way out of it, or we, I don't know, shank them all and move on.
Shank them all. Shank all 20 adults.
All
Electric
20
Yeah.
adults.
these people.
Yeah. Brought the electric spooker as a backup. I'm armed and dangerous. The thing is, we don't want Lena to know that we're out and about. Because
Why?
she's bad and dangerous. She was the one who helped set up the birds. Logan!
So we'll just spook her then.
Spook her, I'll spook you.
Or we'll be like, "Listen, we shut down your bird project, so we'll shut you down next, and then we'll whip out the spooker." And then
Hold on. Let me get my dishwashing.
just stay right there.
I need to retrieve it from the tractor. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, well, I sneaked.
Good job.
I snooked successfully.
You snooked. Done snooked so good.
Oh my
Hey!
goodness.
Oh, I
Oh
wow.
my
snooked. Amazing.
1, 2, 3.
We don't get. Is there any beneficial bonus from this? No.
Yeah.
You find something unexpected.
I can find something unexpected and I can give you a success.
Oh my god! If you give me a success, then I can also find something unexpected.
You can already find something unexpected.
No, I only got one.
Oh, you only got one.
But if you give me a success, I can spend my extra time.
Yeah, all 3 of us can find something unexpected.
We all sneak so well that we're all unexpectedly there at the same time, and we're like, "Oh my goodness, I didn't see you."
We
there."
spook
We
ourselves.
spook ourselves.
Oh, that picture is definitely the sphere. Okay.
All right. Okay, so no cylinder picture, but that's fine.
There's no cylinder. It's
Essentially the same thing, but a cylinder.
half as tall as it is wide. Its diameter is twice as much as it is tall. So it's like a little shorty
It's
cylinder.
just like a little ramekin cup.
sitting there
like
with
this.
some cables. Yeah, like that. Imagine that.
With an arm's reach, ready to go.
Ramekins are the perfect snack conveying.
They really are. Sarah did teach me this lesson.
Okay,
Ramekins.
life lesson. Everyone.
Great snack tool.
Ramekins, great snack size.
We
Nom
all have so
noms.
many questions, Tanya.
Tanya,
Don't
Tanya,
question the Turners.
Tanya. Come over. We'll give you some ramekins full of snacks. It'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. That will answer all your questions once you fill a ramekin cup with your preferred snack.
Do we ever
They're
cook
just
with the
having a
ramekins?
snack out in the
No.
woods. Then this makes more sense.
Yeah, it's a very large ramekin full of snacks.
They're just having a crawfish boil. In a large
Yeah, exactly. In Sweden, it's actually a giant Swedish
The
meatball
water's
cooker.
frozen. Yeah, that's good, Sean. I like that. It's like bobbing for meatballs.
It's horrible. Okay, so we sneak, snack, snook up to this.
Next look up to this, and you find something unexpected. So
3 unexpected things, technically, but
I'm gonna give you one big unexpected thing.
Okay.
Ooh, a big unexpected meatball.
that's what the sphere is. It's a big meatball.
I
It's
love this mystery.
Electric meatball.
Okay,
Oh,
so
man.
you approach this sphere, and I have a great picture of it for you.
Oh wow! I've never seen this before.
Oh my goodness.
This sphere is brown and somewhat rusty, 2 meters in diameter, and weighs 800 kilograms, which you can tell from a brief glance.
From sight.
Oh, yeah,
my
that's about
goodness.
800 kilograms.
Art's in the chat.
Hello.
Art.
Forever. Yeah, so this giant meatball, there's cables running from the RN into an open hatch on the sphere where the thin cables go in, and then there's thick cables that go from the sphere into the ground, similar to the cylinder's cables.
Is there anyone around this one?
Yes, so that's what you find that's unexpected.
There's more people?
No, there's not. There's a person. You see. Let me pull up their little.
I'm gonna jump them.
We're gonna spook them.
We're gonna electric spook them.
Don't look at the Sean. Don't look.
Stop! I just spoiled it.
What?
I always have this stream right next to me, and when she opens pages, it you can see stuff moving, and I looked, and it was not good, guys.
No,
Boy.
you see a person wearing a dark raincoat, a large green rain hat, and holding a cane, and he's just sitting up next to a tree, kind of like near the sphere, watching the sphere, but also somewhat hiding.
Well, clearly not very well.
Do we recognize this person?
No, you don't recognize this.
How old is he?
Should I approach them?
Borje, you do the best with people.
I got a way with words.
Can we investigate them from afar first?
Nonsense! I'll wave at them and walk on up and be like, "Oh, howdy, mister. We just
I'm lost.
we're mighty lost. We found this big ball here in the woods, and we don't know what it does."
Big Mecha meatball.
Anyway, how are
Okay.
you? Hi.
Yeah, if you
Ha!
if you approach this person, can you roll
Charm.
empathize?
No.
Roll survival for your life.
Sean, you got that electric spooker ready?
I left it in the tractor. I mean, technically, I have it. Yes.
Flashback, Sean. Flashback.
When
After
did
the
you-
whole purr situation, Theo does not leave home for an adventure without the electric spooker.
Did you actually want to empathize?
I actually want empathize.
Well, he has
She's
a
just-
1 in
she's-
6 chance.
She's just waiting for you to roll that empathize.
Roll it.
Okay, so that's fine. You're good. You approach. Maybe Mark's scared because this is what you approach.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm scared. I don't like you.
Oh.
I don't
What
like
is
you,
this
Isaac.
game?
Don't read about Isaac either. I'm gonna get rid of that.
No, I'm not reading.
Don't read.
It has a name.
Yeah,
I
his
hate
name's
that.
Isaac. You approach Isaac, and he kind of
Maybe I don't.
yeah, you do. You're talking to him, and he's turned away from you, and you start talking, and he turns towards you, and you see this kind of horrific looking.
I just can't stop looking at it.
Yeah.
I know. It's like a train wreck.
Robot thing, and he turns to you, and you're like, "Oh, we're lost." Da, 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 and he-
Oh, never mind. We found our way.
Don't turn your back to it, Borge.
he
Good thing we have the electric spooker.
Yeah, he's-
he takes his cane, and he kind of gets up off the ground, and he's like,
Oh no, you can stay right there.
like, "Oh no, 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 you children, you're not supposed to be here. You're not.
Does it speak like a normal
Yeah,
person?
yeah. You're not supposed to be here. Lena said keep people
That's
away.
the point. We're lost.
I'm gonna need you to leave so I don't have to do anything.
Oh, you're with Lena. Oh my, we you know we're good friends with Lena. We go way back with Lena.
We go way back. You remember those birds? We were in on them birds.
She was South season 1. We are
She
good friends
doesn't
with
know about
Lena.
us, but we know about her.
Yeah.
Does charm work on
Yeah.
droids?
That or Theo's gonna electric spook loop.
No, I wanna charm him.
Yeah, go ahead.
And then we run.
Isaac is literally terrifying. That's just
One.
terrible.
Good job.
That counts. Oh my gosh, you have 2
Borge.
conditions too. I forgot.
Yeah, that's amazing. All right, so, he stands up and he kind of like adjusts his hat and walks over to this
It's a mighty
sphere,
nice hat.
and he's like, "Oh well, I guess if Lena, if you're friends with Lena and she sent you, that makes sense given, you know, what Aaron is supposed to do. So I guess feel free to look
Yeah, no,
around."
she didn't give us all that much information. She just sort of told us that you would fill us in.
Roll charm.
Oh, how far can I push my luck? Feel free to step in, anybody. It's not contact. Not
do
contact.
do
I
Uh-huh.
Can I push myself?
Sure.
oh gosh, we're gonna be carrying.
Do I
Borge
take that
home.
before I reroll?
No, you reroll and then you take it.
mean,
Good
wow.
job, that's amazing.
I'm now upset though.
Borge is running on
Borge is
fumes
just shaking.
at this point.
Like his body is just
the caffeine
trembling
the caffeine's
uncontrollably.
crashing out. I am not in a good place.
So Isaac says, "Well, my master, she didn't really tell me what it's about. She just told me to guard this sphere because the cables are important. I would caution you don't cut those cables. I think that would be a very bad idea."
Do we look like we could cut them? Theo, X-nay on the cutting set.
Theo was about to like electric prod one of the cables.
He like had his like little lock picks out. He's like,
I had my little like lockpick shears. I was gonna get through them a little bit at a time.
while this is happening,
Uh-huh.
can I investigate?
Yeah.
So I'm assuming just taking.
What are you taking a
advantage.
look at? The sphere itself?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's just so gosh darn interesting. The sphere itself and like I guess just the hookups of the cables,
Yep,
like
yep,
what
go
the
ahead.
hookups are. On success.
All right. Does investigate give you questions?
It gives me 2 questions.
Okay.
What does it
Oh,
mean?
What does it mean? Okay. You see these cables go into the ground. And you're kind of examining this sphere. As you're looking at the sphere itself, you can kind of tell. Let's see, what could you tell? The cables that go into the ground, I think, have been here for longer than the cables from the Aran. So, like, whereas there was water buildup around the other cylinder, this is like heavy foliage, and it seems like it's been here for a while. So this seems like it's been hooked up previously, and that cylinder is new. There's also, so that hatch has the cables, the small cables that go to the cylinder. So it seems like something here is powering that other one, and then for some reason it also hooks into something in the ground. And maybe you're flipping through your books that you have or thinking about the knowledge that you have about the loop, and the loop has service tunnels that connect like power sources to the gravitron, which is how they get a lot of electricity.
Now, when you say gravitron,
Yeah.
Great.
what does that mean?
It's like the
particle
Hadron
accelerator.
Collider.
Yeah, it's the particle
Yeah.
accelerator.
Oh, it's this big circle.
So
Yeah.
loop,
Yeah, on
like
the map.
AKA the loop, aren't they in
Mhm.
loops? Those particle accelerators.
Mm-hmm.
So my second question:
Where is it?
What threats can I perceive here? Where is it? Where is the sphere that I'm standing in front
Yeah,
of?
so you think
What?
cutting the cords without proper equipment or proper knowledge would be really bad.
Okay.
Devastating to both the cylinder and this sphere, potentially.
Okay.
And let's see. I think that's it. You also, as you're investigating, you find a little post-it note on the inside the sphere, inside this hatch where the
God bless the post-it notes.
yeah, God bless the post-it notes where the cords are being hooked up. And this post-it note has like a little loop symbol, like it's been printed with it's a little loop post-it note, loop branded. And it has a phone number.
Is company provided?
Yeah, it's a phone
Somebody
number, and then it says service engineer Michael Weirson.
Just gonna write that down in my handy dandy encyclopedia.
As you're talking to Isaac Borge, he's also I will tell you, I mean, if Lena has you on this job, I don't know if she told you about the 2 robots that she put in the tunnels to guard this cable, but there's 2, and they're not as nice as me, let me tell you that. They are not nice.
Oh, shucks. I'm sure that's pretty hard. You're the nicest robot I've met in a while. But she did mention those 2 robots down there, and she said they weren't as smart as you, though. So
I don't know about that. I mean, they're pretty smart. I mean,
Theo pulls the trigger on the electric sparker,
there's one there's
Ding,
a
ding.
little black one, and then there's a big white one, and I mean, it's a lot. So just be careful if you go down there.
Yeah, but you're a medium-sized silvery one, so
Scully one.
best.
Close.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, much more terrifying than both of them combined. So we're gonna worry about. What's that? Oh yeah, Lena gave us another thing. We gotta go do it back at the tractor.
Okay, well, it's nice to meet you. I hope.
What
I
was
see
your
you
name,
again.
Isaac?
Isaac.
That's good. My name is Guntar. What's my name?
Gunner.
Gunner.
Gunner
What's
Granite.
that?
Is
Yeah.
the guy's name? Yeah.
Yeah. My name's Gunner Granite.
Gunner Granite. Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Yep.
Nice to meet you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now.
You all leave.
I think we need to.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm assuming that we can tell that it's not time sensitive. Whatever's happening.
Yeah, it seems fine. The adults are just hanging out.
Just having those meatballs that they're
I mean,
cooking
how
in
long
the
can they
giant
just
pan.
hang out? Yeah. Instead of a crawfish boil, they have a meatball boil.
You pour out all the meatballs. It's great. Yeah, I think we need to go back and restore our sanity. Poor
Specifically
Borge's
Borges.
probably gonna collapse. I feel like we're both holding up Borge. So we walk back to the tractor. We're like, there, just go to bed. It'll be fine.
I imagine there's a little wagon behind the tractor filled with some hay. We toss that out. Just put Borge in it.
And then you drive down the highway.
And put some hay back on top. Drive down the highway.
It's
Amazing.
basically like having a helmet on. It's totally fine. The hay, totally 100% protection.
It's just a shock absorber.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. You can make
Back
it
we
back.
go.
No problem.
Sean, I need to speak with you about communicating when people shouldn't do things. Because you
What?
let me walk out there and talk to that thing, and you knew that it looked like that.
I said, do we want to investigate from afar? And you know what Logan said? No. I'm just going to go walk on up there. Borge is just going to walk on up there. I knew.
You didn't say, that doesn't seem like a good idea.
I thought that was implied enough without revealing my game-breaking knowledge.
I innately don't listen to you, Sean, so you have to be super convincing.
Well, I don't think I should even have to try then, because you won't listen to me anyways.
Like,
So there.
Isaac is a
Linda,
nice
listen.
robot.
He was very
Linda is a
polite.
nice robot that needs a new face.
His
Yeah.
face is terrifying.
His mouth and eyes.
Yeah, if you're a
Everything
robot,
around
why
him.
do you need that many teeth?
If
It'd be
you're a
scary.
good robot, why do you need that many teeth?
And why do you look vaguely skeletal? If you're a robot, you could have looked like anything.
Fully skeletal. Robots don't get to choose what they look like.
Obviously, the fault lies in the creator, Lena. We always knew she was crazy. She's out
I
here making creepy
foresee-
robots.
I foresee this island of horrors just growing. It's gonna have Perbots
No,
and
Isaac-
Isaacs.
Isaac is wholesome. Isaac has studied how to behave like an old-time gentleman. Isaac collects pipes, stamps, and expensive canes, which he buys with money earned from secretly selling spare parts from Lena's supply to a shady scrap dealer. Isaac
So
is wholesome.
that's like organ trafficking, but for robots.
Wholesome.
He's also like
Wholesome, she said.
embezzling his employer.
Yep.
Creator in there? We don't know.
I just imagine him speaking like a 1920s New York gangster.
What do you kids want?
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm gonna sell some spare parts, you see?
See here, man. What are you doing here? The boss didn't tell me you guys
Yeah,
were
I
coming.
studied how to be a good robot, see?
All right,
Okay.
you'll make it back. Who
We
needs-
did run out of gas?
who
You're not
needs
going to
it?
make us
Oh,
run out of gas?
You did run out of gas. You're right. You're right.
Okay, that's fine. I'll whip out my cellular phone.
Nope.
Ham radio? And
Who's
talk
it
to
gonna
us?
call? No. Can I
Ghostbusters.
contact... If I contact, can I make them appear?
Yeah.
I want good old Ingmarie to come pick us
Okay.
up.
Yep.
Because if she rats us out, no one's gonna believe her. Now the problem, though, is we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Your last few rolls have been crazy.
Okay, so you make it most of the way back home. You start puttering.
Oh, see, I forgot to tell you we need to get gas on our way.
Gas? How are we gonna pay for gas?
I thought you might steal some like you do.
We pull out like 25 cents.
the tractor putters to a stop, and you kind of sit there for a few minutes arguing about how you have no money for gas and you're far away from a gas station and all this. And you hear some little, like, you hear, like, some horn tooting behind you. Beep, beep. Yeah.
Isaac gets out. Oh, see, kids.
Even worse, he's a stalker now.
And you see Ingmarie kind of waving at you from her little convertible thing that I gave her.
Gave her a convertible?
I'm pretty sure I did. If not, she got a new car.
It was not a convertible because she had papers in the back that we were going through, and they weren't flying out the back.
The top was up.
That's not how convertibles work. You can't switch from one to the other.
Yeah. You choose when the car is made, and you're stuck with it for life. We're
I'm
kids. We
pretty
know
sure
everything.
She has a convertible.
She
But
does
she's
now.
cool.
Okay.
And
That's a strong word to use.
She's been through some shit.
So have we, Avery.
She
We don't go
deserves a
about.
convertible.
Okay, she comes to pick us up.
Yep, she beeps her horn and sees that you're on the side of the road and she's like, Borje, I told you not to run out of gas again. I can't just rely on me driving by to save you.
She just sees Borje in the back of a wagon behind a tractor, currently shaking while asleep, but scared and upset at the same time. She's like, maybe now's not the time to lecture him.
Okay. She starts saying that, and then she stops. She's like, okay, well, I see you've had a rough day, so let me just help you there. And she gets her little gasoline tank from the back of her car, and she fills you up a little bit, enough to get to the gas station on the way home.
Perfect.
I proceed to siphon gas from other
her
people
car, and now she's stranded.
while she's not looking.
Walks over,
Okay.
cheeks full, goes to the gas tank and starts
Oh,
it.
no.
Oh, no.
And then Theo gets cheek cancer.
Can't go to the boring school if you're in the hospital for the rest of your short life.
Oh man, horrible. Okay. Yeah, we get gas somehow. We scrounge up enough quarters.
Yeah, you're good.
Secretly, squirrels have been planting quarters in the cushions of the tractor seat.
If you run the electric spooker backward, it's a giant electromagnet, and so change just comes
Ooh.
flying and sticks to
Oh,
it.
I love that.
It's
like a slot
or you can
machine.
use
It
it
just,
like
pull it out and coins fall out of it.
like a metal detector on the ground, just to pull up coins.
Yeah.
Takes us
No,
4
maybe
hours,
maybe
but we
you
get
go
$3.
to like the farmer's gas station where you have a tab running up. With your mom does.
I'm never gonna pay that tab. I'm a
Sure.
child.
You regularly
All
fill
right.
up the gas here.
That is
So
true, yeah.
we putter back into Borge's
Yep, you make it back.
farm.
No problemo.
We
Gently
Maggie
lay him.
we kick Aunt Maggie out of his bed.
Do
If
you
she's
actually? How
there.
do you do that?
No, she don't mess with her. Just let her have the bed. I'll be fine.
Borge, we're just worried that you're not gonna get enough sleep.
Just put me on the couch. That's fine. There's no TV to keep me up anymore.
Okay, that is true. We put you on the couch. We put a fresh slice of cornbread in front of you for when you wake up.
Yeah. We make sure the baby's taken care of.
We make sure Olaf is not playing with empty beer cans,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
and we head out.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. So I think all of us need to have a scene.
Yeah.
How do these work again? Do you have to
Just
do it with
have to hang out with your anchor, or you can comfort each other.
Oh, true. We could lead each other.
I don't have enough dice to lead anymore.
I have okay lead. Who is my anchor?
Her.
It's Purr.
Purr.
I'm kind of tired of Purr at the
Is
moment.
Purr still your anchor?
I don't know. He's a big source of stress earlier.
Maybe Emmy's like, come on, Theo, I'll treat you to some coffee and a Swedish fish.
All
Just
right.
one
I guess.
Swedish fish.
Just
That's all
one
she
fish, I get
wants.
the rest.
Yeah.
I get
I
the
don't
rest of
even need the
Swedish
Swedish fish. I just want the coffee.
But it comes on top of the coffee, remember? That's the special.
Emmy, how is your digestive tract not just ruined? Just filled with holes from the sugar and the acid.
She's a
It's
child.
fine. Don't worry about it. I'm a child.
It's the regenerative properties of a youth.
of a youth. And so I feel like we roll up to the bookstore cafe, and I'm like, lean on the bar, the counter, and I go, "We're gonna need 2 hot ones."
Has Theo been to the bookstore before?
I don't.
Extra fish.
You tell me.
Extra fish.
For me, not for him. Books. I
Maybe
don't
like
know.
once or twice, I guess. I mean, she's been in town a while, right?
A year,
Has she? The
I think.
author?
The
Who
author?
knows?
Yeah, I think she's from that city.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then he's probably been. He just isn't interested.
Yeah.
Maybe he used to come before the diner opened.
Yeah. Yeah.
'Cause it
So
had-
the barista behind the counter is coming right up, Emmy. Do you want decaf? It's kind of late.
No, ma'am. Give it to me straight. We have had a day. And it's like one of those things where like little kids are being more mature than they actually are. She's like, we just really need the good stuff,
Yeah, she's like, okay, you got it, and she makes half calf secretly.
Yeah, perfect.
And the 2 drinks come out, and Hannah, right? Comes out. She's like, oh my goodness, Emmy, you have just the best timing. Have a new draft for you to look through. See what you think.
This is.
You brought a
just
friend
what I
this time
needed.
too. That's great.
This is Theo.
Theo's a little twitchy, and jumpy, so he's kind of like. I guess he knows Hannah though, because she's the author who's been here
She's
the
like
whole
the
time.
resident crazy lady. So
Yeah.
we definitely know her.
He's being kind of suspicious of her though. He's like, "Hi, Hannah."
Theo,
She, like, thinks
have you
you've
ever
stolen
read
things.
The Adventures of Janet? They're Emmy's favorite.
You
That's
know,
what she tells me anyway.
I've absorbed them through Emmy. I feel like I've read them.
I've tried so hard to get him to read, but it's just not working, Hannah.
Reading's not really my thing.
She's like, to Hannah, she's like, none of my friends like the same stuff I do. They just don't get it.
She kind of gives you a wink, and she's like, well, maybe we'll change that. And she runs back and gets a second draft copy and gives it to Theo.
Perfect. Emmy's like, here.
Theo like just zones out looking at it, and like I think he stares at just like the title page, like for like
He like doodles
5
on
minutes.
It is like a
And then,
comic
like-
book, right? So there's
Mhm.
art.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
comic? Oh, well then maybe he'll be interested.
then
No, I
he's like-
can't be the last one left.
I don't think he's,
Janet
like-
the best?
I don't think he's reading it. I think he's just looking at the pictures. And,
But it's like,
like,
in the
flipping through
middle. It's in the middle of the story, so
mindlessly.
you have no idea what's
Yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
so
Yeah,
nothing
it's-
makes sense.
Some things make sense. Like you see Janet skipping backwards down a road, and you're like, that's where she gets it from.
Or did Janet get it from me?
Good
Who
question.
knows? She might have based this on me. I am
Or-
Janet.
Or is Emmy Janet? Yeah.
Yeah. We don't know who I am at the moment.
No, we're trying to calm down, not have another identity crisis.
She's like, Theo, this will only be a minute. I'm just gonna take in my notes to Hannah, and then then we can relax, and you don't have to pretend to read it. I know you don't. You're not into it, but Hannah really appreciates feedback, so that's really nice for you to like pretend like you're reading it.
Theo's just
It'll-
gonna nod and keep blankly staring at the pages.
It'll just be a second. Pulls out 8 colored editing markers. Okay, let's
Right,
go.
yeah, no. I think Theo knows Emmy is gonna take a long time doing
She's
this
like
too.
humming to herself. She's like, dun, 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 ah. And this, yes.
Bowl of Swedish fish slides across the bar. Emmy stops it without even looking and eats them all.
However many minutes later, slams down her 8 colored pencils and highlighters, and she's like, "Be right back." She runs over to
Yeah.
like Hannah's back office, and she's like, "Hannah,
Yep. Like, oh, I'm busy. Slide it under the door. Thanks.
okay, great."
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
like,
that's good. You can hear her like on the phone or something in
phone.
her office. It's not weird.
she's
It's
like,
like, yeah, Isaac. Yeah, that one.
"Damn it,
Hey, Lena.
damn it!
How are you today?
Why would you say that?"
How's Isaac holding up?
No, it's not weird. Not everything is weird.
It's not
Abby's
weird.
like, "It's not
That's what she
weird."
always says.
She does always say that about our anchors, and then her robots.
And then
And then
look
her
what
robots.
happens.
And I feel like Emmy sits down and she's like, "That was a crazy day, Theo, huh? How are you feeling about your mom?"
Not good.
She's alive,
know?
though.
I mean, I wasn't worried she was dead until Borge brought it up. And now I don't know what she's doing, hanging out with Lena. They always said they hated her. She was the worst. This makes no sense.
But on the bright side, Lena is very anti the loop, so that means not both of your parents are on the loop side, maybe.
No. You don't know my parents, Emmy. My parents
But,
are the loop. There's no difference. The
But-
loop is
but
them.
Lena-
They are the loop.
but
Lena
wants to
is
destroy
anti-loop.
the loop, but your mom is hanging out with Lena. So
And
maybe your mom's a
obviously
double
something's
agent.
wrong.
She's like, "Okay, I think we're gonna need to get a milkshake." And she like she's like walks you over to the
Conveniently,
diner.
the diner's like a block away.
Totally a block away. They sit up at the soda counter and she's like round.
We're gonna
ready
need 2
for-
cold ones.
And surprise. Make them extra crispy. My boy here has had a day.
Uh,
Yeah, they give you
Marge.
milkshakes. They give
yeah,
Theo
Marge.
Marge, yeah.
It's Marge. It's my girl.
Yeah. She gives
She
you
knows how I like it.
3 maraschino cherries and extra whipped cream.
In real life, Sean hates maraschino cherries,
Oh, I
so I do
love
not
them.
like the sound of that. But I think Theo would like them,
Yeah.
so he goes for it.
It's extra special.
It's extra special. You're correct. Okay. Yeah, he just like downs half of it in one big gulp chug before setting it down. Yeah, I just don't know. Guess we got to figure out what's going on with that weird cylinder and the sphere. I don't even like saying that word. That's too close to math.
Cylinder gets a pass. Sphere.
Emmy
Mm-mm.
rolls
Cylinder's
her eyes,
easier to say than
and she looks
sphere.
at Marge like, "Look at what I have to deal with over here."
Marge is like filing her nails like, honey, I know. Like, not even looking or paying attention. She's just kind of like, yep.
Yeah,
mhm,
yeah.
Yep.
mhm.
She's actually on the phone, but you can't tell. Talking to one of
rotary
her
phone.
friends.
Ah,
It's hidden under her massive amount of hair.
Yeah.
And you just think she's agreeing with you. Uh,
well,
yeah,
are you gonna tell your dad?
no! Man can't see anything if it's in front of its face.
True, you're not wrong. But that's what most parents are like. She's like,
Exactly.
it'll be fine. We'll figure it out. We figured out so many other things before. And, if anything, this could distract your dad from you having to go to the loop school.
True. I don't know. But at the very least, we need to get my mom back and then figure out what's going on because this is just weird as crap.
Mhm. Good thing we bought some time by swapping tests.
That's not really what I'm focusing on here.
Emmy's like, don't worry about it. Have some fries.
Okay. Emmy is trying to comfort
She
Theo.
is attempting to comfort
Okay,
Theo.
go ahead and roll lead.
Yay.
I think she should have a bonus for using the diner.
Sure, yeah, you can get a bonus of 2. And make sure you clear your condition.
Oh, shoot. Didn't do that. Didn't do that.
That'll change things.
Yeah.
That would change things. Okay.
Nice. Good
2
job.
successes.
Cool. All right.
Did you just have one condition?
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect.
Theo's feeling better.
It's the power of diners.
It's true. Best place to have a conversation.
Best place.
I just read this rider on lead that if you fail, you must check a condition and ask the other kids how your relationship has been hurt.
Oh, I like that.
If you fail to...
If you fail on a
Fail to
lead,
lead, yeah.
we've never done that before.
I don't
don't
think
know
we've
that you've
ever
ever failed.
failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually might not have ever failed a lead.
I know.
Well, that
Leading's
ups
kind of
that
scary
ante.
now.
That makes sense though, because otherwise it's really good.
If you fail to heal them, you suffer the same condition that you were trying to
Amazing.
heal.
It's a good thing I have my Swedish fish.
That was funny. Okay, cool.
Right. Borge, do you want to chill with your ma?
Yeah. I don't think we need to act it out. I think we just spend the next. Maybe we spend the night. We like lock Aunt Maggie out of the room and we
Mhm.
watch some crime shows.
Yeah. Nice.
True crime.
Yep.
It's
This
canon.
one's about This one's about like a 1920s New York mobster.
Ooh.
Yep.
Named Isaac.
I'm like, this seems familiar.
But how?
But how?
Okay,
No, and the
great,
TV
yeah.
actually gets a way better reception in her bedroom. So she's
Good.
very happy.
Yeah, that is good. Cool. Awesome.
The tractor tire that's holding it up doesn't
can-
really match the decor, but it does seem to
No,
attract
it does-
satellite
it
waves
matches
much
the
better.
decor.
Abby's like, no, that is the decor.
All of our furniture is tractor tire based, actually.
It's old tractor tires,
Very
yeah.
rustic. You're gonna hear some woos from Aunt Maggie as she drinks the night away, but you have to.
In an empty room with nothing.
She's just pumping herself up.
I think her and Olaf are out there. She's just like cheering to Olaf. They're playing like beer pong, but he's a baby, so
Yeah, sure, great. She's locked out
It's
and she can't
terrifying.
bother you.
well, she can still bother us.
Yeah.
She always is, but
I mean, she's wooing in the background of your true crime. Like they're just like, and Isaac murdered 20 people and buried them underneath. The bodies were not identified for another 20 years. Oh man.
Oh man.
They call him Isaac the Killer, you hear? See?
Right, and you all get some good rest. Sleeping on the couch is better than sleeping in the semi-trailer. You wake up the next morning and you can all hang out because it's a Sunday. And what else are you gonna do?
Nothing.
Yeah, your
Except
mom
hang out with our
has
friends.
not returned.
What are they doing? Do they just stand there at night? How are they
They
living?
They camp.
What water are they drinking? The
They're-
pond water?
Drinking the scary vibration water. I don't know. They live in the tunnels.
your mom is in a cult. I don't.
Oh, I forgot. It's actually a Swedish meatball crock pot.
Yeah.
So
she's the cult of the giant meatball.
They're surviving off of the meatballs.
They're bobbing for meatballs.
Oh, do not like that at all.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you call us on the ham radio?
Yeah, I'm trying to think like what the next step is. I think we all just meet up at the hideout. Like that's what we
Mhm.
do every weekend, every day
Yep.
of our lives,
Yep.
because we're kids who have nothing better to do.
Yep.
We lead very exciting lives.
I mean, yeah, they're terrifying. Actually, I would not want to be in this place. I guess maybe we could investigate the tunnels,
Yeah.
or we gotta
Can Emmy
take
have?
out Isaac.
I feel like there should be a map of these tunnels or something.
Probably a super secret map.
Like, wouldn't it be something that your mom might have around, like, or would it be something that we would have to like work to get?
What if you tell your dad your mom is in the tunnels, and then we follow him as he goes there?
And then he gets attacked by the robots first.
Yeah, and then he's out of the picture. So
Then no one can send you to school.
Then no one can send you to the loop, that scary loop school. Or I think we retrofit the electric spooker to be more. We upgrade it for robot combat.
well, it was already for cyborg combat. So
I know, how different are these robots from cyborgs?
Well, this one's not made of dead animals, so I think probably pretty different. Yeah.
well, solidly constructed for once. It doesn't have a stinky pipe.
It doesn't have a sticky stink pipe.
It is
and it has
articulate.
it has a self confidence. It doesn't think it's ugly.
It can't be spooked. How will I use the electric spooker?
Damn it, Theo. It's immune to spooking.
Well, we could get into the tunnels probably.
I was gonna
somehow.
say, or we contact, and
Oh.
our contact is a rat man who lives in the tunnels.
Yes, we do have a
Box
contact.
of rats.
I think we should probably
box.
contact him.
Okay.
Who
Let's
do you
do it.
have? What?
You gave us a phone number on a post-it note.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we do have that guy.
He's not a rat man.
I was making up a contact.
Oh.
No, you do have that guy.
The service engineer. I
Yeah.
forgot we can talk to him. Okay, yeah, let's find this guy.
Okay.
I think as we're discussing this in this secret hideout, I think Aunt Maggie walks into the secret hideout and then back to the freezer where she's kept some of her beer to get it cold because our other freezer might be broken. And then she just walks out without saying anything.
Didn't you just move your regular freezer into the secret hideout so you could
Yes.
put cyborg parts inside of
You
it?
are correct.
And
Yep.
There's still a dead cyborg in it.
No, we got rid of the dead cyborg.
We haven't moved the fridge back
The
there. So
cyborg
Aunt Maggie's
smell,
just
though,
coming
is
out
still
here.
there.
Yeah. Okay.
I can feel Emmy's blood pressure rising.
We've been compromised.
We can't move the hideout. That's too much work.
We'll just move the fridge. We gotta move the fridge. She only goes where that fridge is.
And he's like,
She doesn't even look at anything else. She's got a one-track mind. It's just a beer vision.
and he's like, we'll ignore it for now, but we need a better plan. Okay,
Go
who's
call that
calling?
guy.
I think Borje should call. Since he's
Or
charming.
should call that, or we find where he lives and break into his house.
I can look him up in the yellow pages.
Okay.
Ooh.
Let's
We
see
could
if
just-
we
There-
can look. I mean, we
actually-
should call and look him up, I think.
Okay, yeah, I'll call them. See what happens.
Okay.
Give him a ring. Say we
What's
need
his name? Michael.
Michael Weirson.
Michael Weirdson.
Yep.
we need some help with the
Our
meatball
giant
cylinder
meatball!
and
Our
a
giant
sphere.
meatball
We've lost our
cylinder!
giant meatball cooker. Have you seen it?
We don't know what's wrong with it, but it's not working anymore.
Okay. You call the number.
Does anyone answer?
Roll a d6.
Now, how do I do that? 4.
Okay. You call the number and a woman picks up. She's like, Weirson residence, this is Angela speaking.
Oh, howdy, Angela. My name is Michael there?
Michael's here, yeah, but he's in bed rest right now. I can take a message.
Oh, this is. I'm calling for Olga. I'm the records woman at the hospital. I'm not her, but I'm calling for her.
Oh,
Emmy's like, yeah, enter.
that's great news. Do you have any updates?
No. Just calling to see how he is.
We
Well-
need confirmation of life.
He's doing okay. He's doing about the same as he has been. That electrocution really got him good, and he's been kind of confused. But
Oh, I'm electrocuted, you say? Oh, that yes. Anyway, Olga wanted to send someone out to visit. This is why I'm calling to confirm your address. Is it a 123 Swedish Meatball Lane?
oh no, it's roll charm.
It's actually
It's
54321
actually Rotom.
Swedish Fish Avenue.
Oh, I
Okay,
like
yeah.
Swedish Fish Avenue. It's good
Can
place.
I form a lasting relationship with her?
With it, sure.
Angela.
I don't want that. I think she's.
Angela.
I think she is.
She'll take risks to help us
I think
or
she's
persuade
in-
others.
Who's she gonna persuade though? Oh, Michael.
Michael.
Yes, she'll persuade others to help us
Okay. Yeah,
or to
she
believe us.
is like, oh, we're kind of out here, in rural Sweden, but you're gonna go down to Vantholmen, and then take a right, and then take a left, and then take another right, and then go down.
And is that before or after the
Okay.
big
3
sphere?
kilometers, and then
left
And then
of the
you're gonna
sphere,
see an
you say?
old tree on your left. Make sure you turn
Okay,
left at
okay.
the old tree, and then right at the little shrub. You'll see it right away. Don't worry, it's pretty easy.
it's very
Everyone
obvious.
finds it first
Not
try.
the bush, the shrub.
Not the
Shrub,
bush,
not
the shrub.
Describe this as if it was in a field. Give me 2 coordinates. I can pinpoint that. I just passed the test on it.
That's the best test I ever took. Great.
Okay, thanks. See you soon. Bye.
Goodbye.
Emma, you ain't gonna believe this. Michael's been electrocuted. I think Theo got him with the spooker.
Theo pulls out the spooker and gives a little electric charge.
Theo may be a little spooker happy, but I don't think that's what happened. I think it was those cables. Remember, terrifying Isaac told us about them. Or maybe it was those robots. We need to go and find out what happened.
And do they actually live in Vantholmen?
Yeah, they
What
live
do you-
near
okay.
it. Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Meet
Michael.
All right, move. I think just if Borge is using the tractor, just Borge can move, and then if he fails, then you'll have to help.
We can support
We're
him.
gonna show up and be like, yes, we are the medical team here to investigate your husband.
Coming in on a tractor.
the ambulance team had to make some cuts, so we're here.
We're the
Yeah.
rural team.
A 1 success.
Okay, good job. So you make your way down. You actually pass by the pileup of cars, and it's grown significantly larger over the night. There's some police cars that are empty now.
It's an adult tractor. We can't leave your parent there.
There's an ambulance that's just parked up there. That's like its lights are still flashing and on, but there's nobody
Theo,
in it.
go grab those. Put them on the tractor. Then we'll really be the EMS service.
We should just
We'll get some medicine for your mom.
There's assorted other vehicles, but you drive on by and you follow the directions
take
to
a
the
left of the
coordinates
shrub.
that she gave you, and you pull up to this house.
We go on up,
I think
arriving in style in our tractor.
All right, you go.
We're here to see Michael.
You knock on the front door. This very nice woman answers the door. It's
Angela.
like, oh, you a little young. Are you interns?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're in
100%
training.
yes.
Just
you-
but they
You see, and then Emmy goes, you see, Theo here wants to be a
A
doctor."
surgeon! A trash compactor surgeon!
I forgot.
And Borje works for the records department. You guys talked on the phone.
Good. Yeah, Michael's right upstairs, so she beckons you into this hallway and
How old is she?
middle
Angela?
age.
Okay. I'm on to you, Angela.
She leads you to the staircase off the hallway that goes up. It opens into another hallway, and you go down that hallway, past a couple doors, and into the master bedroom, in which oh my goodness, it's thundering.
Ow.
Did you hear that? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's very loud.
It sounded
loud.
like moving boxes.
Yeah. Crazy. And in this master bedroom, there's a nice king-size bed and a man laying in it that has burn scars down his face, and there's a picture.
A picture.
Shows us Isaac.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just Isaac. I knew you kids would be coming. Oh,
Oh, he's so happy.
Yeah.
Why are they polka dots?
Look at his cute little striped PJs.
I know. It's pretty good.
On second thought, I don't like the shape of his mouth.
All the art is scary, Logan. Get over it. And
All
you
right.
go in and you
Can it be Isaac?
No. You see Michael and he's laying in this bed. And where's his information?
Okay. Well, I'll let Angela introduce us so that that's why he believes us, and then I will be like, "Do you have any water?" and take her out, leaving these two with Michael alone.
Okay, yeah. Angela's like, Michael, these people have come to kind of talk to you and see how you're doing. So, yeah, I'm gonna go downstairs and keep working on breakfast. But you talk to them. He's like, okay. My friends are we gonna go to school?
Wonderful.
We're going to school? Let's ride our bikes to the headmaster's house and steal plums.
What? Does Sweden even have plums?
Let's do it.
Angela, wait up. I'm not comfortable in here. Goodbye.
Oh my
Emmy's
gosh.
Emmy's just like, oh yes, let's steal some plums. Where did we go last time?
Yeah, let's steal some plums. We went down the road, and there were next to tunnels. There were plums.
What are in the tunnels, though?
Wait. Who are you people?
This is a good question.
What are you? Why are you here? Does Angela know you're here? Angela!
Emmy's like, we're from the hospital. Theo here wants to see me.
I'm a surgeon in training. And when the surgery doesn't work, I trash compact.
I'm here to perform. Has those yellow dishwashing gloves.
He's electric spooker.
This is my scalpel. These are my tools.
Clear. Oh god. I feel like Emmy's like, we're just here to do a quick. We are interns at the hospital. We're just here to do a quick house visit.
house
He's
visit.
gonna
I
he's
didn't
gonna
ask.
fail school.
I didn't ask
so-
for the Loop Hospital to come here. Get out of my house.
No, we're interns. We're not from that loop. Look at this face, and she points to Theo. She's like, "Is this the face of a loop employee?"
There's like, hi, I'm your friend. Actually, this is wrong. Theo is charming. Yeah, maybe Theo will attempt to calm him.
Okay, yeah, roll charm, I think.
Okay. So we will charm that boy. I will re-roll. Wow. Okay.
What's the point of re-rolling?
Right.
It's always the same.
You start trying to comfort him, and he like turns to Emmy again, and he's like, "Yeah, the plums. We're gonna go get the plums."
Yes. Where were they again?
They're down. They're
I
down
think-
by the headmaster's house. The headmaster's house and the tunnels. The tunnels.
Tunnels. Yeah. So the plums are in the tunnels.
No.
And
No, the plums are outside the tunnel, silly.
But the headmaster's house is by the tunnels.
Not by the tunnel.
Okay, got it.
Ask him what the headmaster's name is.
What's the headmaster's name? Is this investigate? Could this be investigate?
Sure. Yeah, you can investigate.
Are there two headmasters? Is one small and black and the other
Oh.
large and white?
Yeah. Okay, one success.
One successes. Is what.
One successes, multiple singular successes. So I feel like what does it mean is a good question.
What does what mean?
What does Well, first of all, what does he mean when he's talking about the headmaster and like the headmaster's house?
It seems like he wants to go to the headmaster's house and steal plums. He's like alternating between these extremes.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets very filled with like childlike joy when he talks about stealing plums from the headmaster's house. And then he's like very adult and angry when it's the others. So you think maybe the headmaster's house is not an innuendo for anything. It's just this is an experience that he had when he was
a marker of like where the tunnels are.
Yeah.
Okay. Where is the headmaster's house?
Yeah. So as he like flips back and forth, you're able to comfort him enough that you get him to tell you exactly like, oh, we'll meet you by the headmaster's house. Give us directions, and he'll give you
tomorrow.
Yeah.
When Angela's not looking, we'll meet you at the headmaster's house.
Exactly.
Got it.
And he tells you that there's the headmaster's house. I mean, is maybe north east of this, like where the sphere is, like the general direction.
If he was to give us coordinates, XY coordinates,
you XY coordinates, you plot them on
as if you were on a farm.
As if you were on a farm. And that's where the headmaster's house is, and he says there's a secret hatch, and that's where he's hidden plums.
Perfect. Wonderful. Emmy's like, okay, great, thanks, bye, toots.
You never saw us.
Can I go ask Angela?
Yeah.
Be like, oh, Miss Weirson, whatever your name is. They this is super embarrassing. We had lost some of the records on your husband down at the hospital, so we need to take your story again. How did he get electrocuted?
Electrocuted?
Like, the Loop should have that information on file. He filed a work incident report.
The copy machine is broken, so we just have to make a new original copy. So I need you to
Roll
tell it to
charm.
me.
A new original copy.
Okay. How? She's like, okay, well, best I can tell, he was out repairing an electrical cable and got shocked. I don't know if he wasn't wearing proper equipment that day or something, but something
Yellow dishwashing gloves. Yeah,
something happened and he got shocked. And based on preliminary results from the hospital, they told me he had brain damage, but I don't know.
It seems pretty apparent.
Brain damage. Now, did they say dementia?
No, not dementia. Just no. Do you think he has dementia?
What doctor was he seeing?
I think, Theo, he's a good surgeon. I think he was saying dementia in there.
Trash compactor.
It's now. Do you have any cure for dementia?
No, what? I don't have a cure.
Emmy opens the door and is like, "Push! It's time to go."
Michael's like, "No, don't leave me, friends! Don't leave me!"
And then Emmy's like, "Remember, it's tomorrow." And then she goes up to Angela and she's like, "Don't worry about it. It's fine." And she like takes Borje and she's like, "Thank you so much for your time. These interns are so happy with all this."
Small child leading a slightly older child saying like, "This young intern."
Emmy's 45 in her head.
You have the same thing he does, but in reverse.
Yeah. And she's like, "This is great on-site experience for them. Okay, bye."
Love it. Okay, yeah, you head out.
All right.
Do we go to the tunnels?
I don't know if we're ready for the tunnels.
Are we ready for the tunnels? There's scary robots in there.
Do you want to return to the Aran?
Do we want to?
What? Thousands of adults sitting there eating meatballs?
Handing out meatballs?
They're all just making s'mores while they're like roasting s'mores over campfires.
What if we what if we put Emmy on Borge's shoulders and then I wear a trench coat and you walk up and pretend to be an adult?
Then
Like,
I
Pretend
can
to be a
always
35-year-old.
Yeah. You can talk about adult things like the stock price of Swedish fish or something.
I am very fluent in the stock price of Swedish fish. What would that be? That would be sneak.
What are you doing? You're executing a trench coat plan.
What good
Abby, we're gonna
child
be the
show
raccoons.
doesn't have?
We're gonna be the
Yeah,
raccoons.
you're gonna be the
in Money
raccoons.
Heist.
Yes. The IRS.
And I'm gonna pretend to be an actual adult because I'll be on Borge's shoulders with the trench coat that we magically have in the back of the
Sure.
Well, there's a bunch of abandoned cars. I'm sure somebody has like a coat.
Yeah,
true.
Theo's more than willing to break into any of those cars.
And we find an adult who's probably, I don't know, are they day drinking? I want them to be day drinking. I want an adult who's like...
This is actually just an extended brunch.
I guess. Okay, roll.
They're tailgating.
Yeah.
Roll sneak to see how good the disguise turns out, and then we'll roll. I don't know, comprehend or something when you go out.
Can I lead Emmy in her sneak? Because I'm like helping her.
Mhm.
Okay. Theo, you should, as you're stealing from these cars, you should see how long it looks like they've been here.
No. What do you want me to do?
Well, so we can see how long these adults have been standing here.
We already know, like, long time.
A long time. Okay, you get up on Borge's shoulders. You get this trench coat on. You think you look great. Theo gives you thumbs up.
I think
You
Borje
look like an adult to me.
Borge is like 6 feet, so you're like a 7-foot woman. not said
No,
an
more like
8 foot woman.
8 foot at least, 10 foot even.
I'm crouching, so you're a little plump in the middle. Your proportions aren't great.
I'm lumpy, okay?
Maybe she should have been on my shoulders.
It's too
No, you're
late.
too scrawny. You can't lift her large brain.
I have force
I weigh
too.
less than a hay bale.
Theo can't lift a hay bale.
Okay. Emmy's like, it's fine. They'll never notice.
Never noticed.
They're distracted. They've got a lot of meatballs to eat.
Go
I
ahead.
feel like I guide Borge, like by holding, like I like tap this.
Oh, it's my arms and still
No,
outside.
you rat
It's your-
tattoo it, and you're like pulling his hair.
Yeah.
So it's your face, but
This
it's my
way.
legs and arms. Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks perfect.
It looks great.
We've shoved some hay in the places to sort of pad
Mm.
out.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
Hey, hit pads.
Yeah.
Roll comprehend, Emmy. Nice. All right. So as you approach, you get pretty close as you're kind of walking into this clearing. And as you approach, you kind of like tug on Borge's hair to get him to stop. Because what you see,
Both hands is stop. It's like a horse, you know?
yeah. Like, whoa.
Whoa. Logan hates horses.
I buck you off.
I was imagining Borge eating the hay, like, or his straws in his mouth, and it's poking out of one of the parts of the trench coat.
Yeah, like a
No,
hole.
so you
in the
stop.
buttonhole.
You stop before this clearing, because what you see has unfolded in this clearing overnight is not great.
Perfect.
Yep. You
Human
see. So you
sacrifice, I don't know.
see around this cylinder. There's been there's like a chair made out of logs set up, and somebody's sitting in it. Also, there's a
Sounding more cult-like by the minute.
pile of clothes that are like thrown to the side. It
I don't even want to go there.
Science Jesus over here.
They've ascended into the sky.
Every single adult in the clearing is naked
Damn it.
and
I
walking
knew it.
like kind of like crouched posture, walking really strangely.
So
There's
we
this-
show up not naked, ready to go.
Well,
We're
you
at
stop-
the edge of the
Yeah,
clearing.
you're at
We
the edge of the
comprehend.
clearing, so you can decide what you want to do. But
Who's in the chair?
you don't recognize the person in the chair.
Are
Are
all
they naked?
Yeah, they're naked.
I
Is
like them being
Lena
naked more than
And
them
is
all wearing
Theo's
white.
mom anywhere around?
Yeah.
Theo, close your eyes.
Theo's
Wait.
not
close your
looking.
eyes. Yeah, we're like, whatever you do, Theo. don't look.
You also you
Uh,
see like some people like
Are they circling? Where are they going?
No, they're just,
Walking
like-
on all fours.
kind of like grunting at each other and talking a little bit, but whatever.
Gosh, they're
And
reversing into apes.
you see like there's some people like at the foot of this chair throne thing that's been made, and this person's sitting there like commanding the people around to do things, and you see like they yell at Lena, and Lena like scurries off and like goes and gets something for them and like brings them like this woven grass crown and stuff, and she does not look too hot herself.
Well, this is a good time to electric spook Lena.
Electric spooker in the back. I think we should go meet Isaac.
Yeah. He's our biggest ally at this point. 'cause everyone else
He is, oddly
bonkers
enough.
insane.
What the hell is happening here?
Why
We're
am
a
I
little
more
worried
comforted by
about
the
Lena.
creepy robot. Yeah.
So I feel like we don't need to be adults anymore, even though it was fun.
No, I think being adults is bad.
I know. Yeah, we're gonna. So I think I hop off, and we both are like, "Don't look, Theo," and we like scurry off into the underbrush, and we say, "It's safe now."
I think, let's see. As you all scurry off to meet Isaac, because it's getting towards the end, I think Borge, you kind of turn around and you see a familiar 16-year-old girl that you know from an abandoned house starting to approach this cylinder and join in whatever is going on.
This
And Mason seems to be just as affected as all of these adults. And that's where we'll leave it for next time.
Get your tin hats ready.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
Boo!
Can we go back to just bodies in the school?
Nope.
I like that more.
I think they're both equally bad in different ways.
Great. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I love these because I literally never
Know what's gonna happen.
No idea
I literally have
What the hell?
no idea what the story is gonna be. Oh my god.
Yeah. I read this one. I was like, what?
We are doing this.
Yeah. It's great.
See, Logan, how do you feel about sea monsters now?
I'm open-minded. This is presenting a good opportunity to get rid of Aunt Maggie. Just chuck her at that thing and
Leave her
I thought
there.
you meant chuck her into the sea monster.
Oh, actually,
A drunken sea accident.
We use her as bait,
Bait.
so that when the sea monster eats it, it's drunk.
oh,
And
yes.
then it'll be
Can't
easier to
swim.
catch.
That's science.
Perfect.
That's science, kids.
That's coming at you from a science trash compactor. It's so official.
This guy wants to be a surgeon.
Also, a trash compactor.
A
moonlights
trash
as a trash
compactor
compactor.
surgeon. Yeah. In the day, by day, I'm a surgeon. By night, I'm a trash compactor.
Only in Tales from the Loop can that be possible. Both of those options are compatible.
The surgeon
yeah.
job market. It's not great, so he's had to do a great job.
Diversify.
It's the problem is I didn't want to work for the Loop, which really cut off my
Oh, yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah, freelancing as a surgeon is tough.
A freelance trash compactor.
No. As a trash compactor, I do work for the Loop because I like
Oh.
destroying their things.
Oh, this checks out.
But as a surgeon, he moonlights. Oh. Great. We're geniuses. I think that's evident in this game.
Incredibly.
Incredibly smart.
So smart.
So smart.
Yes, that's our game. Thank you all for joining us for this wild ride.
We had a good time.
It's a good time.
Moral of the story, use ramekins more.
Always have a ramekin within arm's
See?
reach.
Okay, I don't have ramekins. I just have little bowls, which I feel like
That's same.
it's not the same.
I mean, how little are they?
You can tip over a bowl. You can't really tip over.
You
a
can't
ramekin.
tip over a ramekin.
Ramekins are more sturdy.
And you can
So-
put it in the oven.
Yeah. So if you have your meatball in a ramekin, it's safe. It's not gonna fall.
Yeah.
This is a good point.
Earthquakes happen. Ramekin is your answer. Look at Cabbage and the baby.
The more you know. Oh, cabbage.
All right. And next week, we'll be back with Blades in the
Blades.
Dark.
Yep.
And other than that, everyone have a good holiday if you're celebrating.
Happy Thanksgiving to
And-
everyone in America.
Stay safe and warm, and we'll see y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.